Beautiful. Okay.
Pakal! By the beard! We fight for rock and stone! Rock and roll!
Orders from management. Stop dancing and get to it.
Stone!
This will just be all I do for the rest of the day.
Rock and stone! Rock and
Yeah,
stone!
just standing at the starting point, go rock and stone to the bone. If you don't rock and stone, you're not coming home.
Don't worry, I'm just
Liz next to me, she just looked at me. Is like, oh, why am I married to you? Well, yeah, by dwarf law,
Please
divorce is
just let
illegal.
down
So
be, as
You're stuck in
fun times go, there are better options available.
right. So I'm actually really excited for this because we have like you, Dave, like experienced pro, and you got me, he's like a bit of a nubblet, and you got Tom, who's less than that.
who has no nublets.
Yeah.
We are probably
Noblet
better
free.
off doing your training missions then, I would assume.
Yeah. Let's show people how to rock and stone.
Rock and stone in the heart!
Might as well get you through the initial kind of tutorial campaign kind of stuff. I can get me some minerals, because I'm made for mining minerals.
And Molly's
also
made
need them
for
to
getting in the way.
I also need to unlock a lot more stuff. That's how you should begin every recording.
The Memorial Hall is where we honor the fallen. Feel free to walk around and pay your respects.
Do my gift.
Best server ever!
He just dabbed.
Can I take my
Can
tip
you
back?
afford the top brew?
Oh, I need to be high ranks apparently.
Okay, let me just
Yeah.
get us a basic brew. This one's good for recordings.
Basic brew for a basic crew.
Bloody thinks we look like that!
Oh, you're all basic bitches.
Cut wrecker. Oh god. Cut back out now.
There you go, Lloyd. Right, grab yourself a frosty brew. Well, cheers all.
Cheers.
Rock and stone!
Rock and stone. To my guts.
Rock and stone in the heart! Feeling much better now.
Actually, I'm drunker than I thought. We
Yeah.
should probably take a. We should probably go blackout, really.
Then you are done.
You'd probably go black
Because
out.
if we go into a mission like this, we will fail.
But look at these moves. Look at these moves.
Got to Benzie needs more. Benzie needs more.
Blackout. Okay. Can't you just get the beer that makes you not drunk?
Well, no, because this one's better. Grab yourself your beer, Merv. You need your blackout. Oh, if you salute while you've
See
got your
you-
beer in your hand, you cheers.
Oh. See you in the med bay, losers.
I'm gonna go second. Actually, no, Merv's gonna go second.
On the fritz again. Oh man, you guys are
I'm not drunk, you're drunk.
I have to tell you that.
Not had enough.
Here we go again.
That's for having a pint of the Carlsberg special brew.
Jeez. My dad used to drink special brew. It's about the time I started getting concerned he was an alcoholic. Oh, alright, we're good to go.
Come on, guys.
Time for some action.
None can stand.
Boy, is this so fun. Rock, stone.
Come on, you lazy bastard.
Remember, it's 2 rules. If you don't rock and stone, you ain't coming home. And second, last one on the drop pod back buys the beers.
Yeah.
Unless you're Murph and you haven't unlocked that in the tutorial yet. In which case, second to last person buys the beers.
Well, I mean, Mer's playing as a scout, so if he's not back, he's buying 2 rounds.
I mean, there's every chance I'm going to get
This
lost.
is a simple mining mission. Deposit your quota of morkite into the mule, and we'll send
Ooh,
a drop
loads of
pod to
nitro.
get you out.
Cool. So what does everyone's classes do?
I like to drill things. That's what I do.
I think I light up things and can get to places hard to reach.
Yeah.
You're like Domestos Bleach. You get to reach those hard to reach places.
What is
Oh, no, it's
the
not Domestos.
special? Do you know the button to do your special thing?
It's one of your loadout things. So you've got 1 and 2 are your primary and secondary weapons, and then
Ah, right, you change your weapon.
3 and 4 is So we need light, do it often, and then
Okay,
you're,
I got it. Yeah.
we've got to exterminate fleas. So it's not one we have to do hard to reach places on this, like fossils or anything. I'll get us a way down, unless you want to engineer your way down.
I made a platform.
That's alright.
So I'll drill the way down.
You can walk down this until you bump into Murph and then go careening to the bottom. Until that last bit, it was going really well.
Look, there was gold here,
Come on,
and
guys.
I'm a
Rock and
dwarf,
stone.
right?
Yeah? Yeah.
What dwarf walks past gold?
No decent dwarf unless they're being bounced off someone's head to their deaths. So, yeah, fair enough. Molly!
Whoopsie doopsie.
How do I get back up? No.
I did leave you a nice tunnel.
Oh, lovely. Thanks, babe.
I mean, I've not decorated it, but I mean, it's a nice tunnel, well, nonetheless.
Just needs a...
Hang on, let me do
touch.
this. Come on, lads. You know what to do. Ooh, crap.
Ah! You had one job!
Come here.
Okay, I had one job and I fucked that up. Alright.
Oh, I've also got a flamethrower. I'm good for killing all those little minions, the little spideys.
Yeah.
Well, I'm an engineer, so I can make platforms, as we've seen, and I can also put turrets down if we need to defend a points.
Yes. In fact, the engineer and scout go hand in hand, basically.
We got one of those little things that follow us around yet?
What, a
No.
stove?
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I don't usually carry that perk. I carry Iron Will instead.
So you haven't got Steve, you've got Iron Will.
This never gets.
Yeah. I mean, when they always say fire at will, I'm always a little bit disturbed by that, because they shouldn't fire at my will.
But he's made of iron, so he'll be fine.
Ooh, spitball. There we go.
I get it. Cool.
Now,
Right.
if you see a big red ring, like this.
Yeah.
Hang on. Oh, there's a grabber. Hang on, let me kill that, then I'll show you. And we've
There's a
got
swarm
few
coming.
mini spiders. Yeah.
One sentry gun ready to be filled.
If someone else can go for the grabber, I'll keep these minions off us.
Bring it, Beckers! Reloading.
Okay,
So I
red
always
ring.
thought I was going to play the gunner main, but actually I've really enjoyed the driller recently. Oh yeah, so if you see this down, oop,
Explosives.
so you see that red ring, don't
Yeah.
walk into it because I've placed a C4 basically.
This is
Okay.
Because it's renowned on the internet for drillers killing people of their own team
ready.
with their C4. Not on purpose. Well, some
Well.
people on purpose.
Oh. I saw the red thing and I stayed away. Oh, not
You
that
didn't
time.
That time though, did you?
Well, if there's more than like a second between you placing it and then detonating it, maybe I'd have had a chance, you know? You know,
Spitballs
sometimes life is just a burden.
Big swarm detected. Lock up and get ready.
Just had a big swarm.
Apparently not. Ah! Got to flee. It's my job done.
One sentry gun ready to be filled.
Yeah. You can go back to the drop pod now.
Go get
Yeah.
it, boy.
Good job, boys! Pick up slack. So much slack.
Got it right between me.
For some reason, the scout gets less clips.
Because you've got to be light,
So
Annie.
we can-
That's all you got.
You can't soar through the air like a majestic swallow if you're loaded down like a greedy pelican.
Grabbing him.
Are all pelicans greedy?
Big amounts, isn't it?
Just a
Stands to
high
reason.
percentage.
Oh, I think like
Genetic.
You fighting team? You're
I find
He feels right.
peacocks are greedy too. I remember a peacock stealing my packet of crisps when I was a kid.
Reloading.
peacocks are
I
the
got,
worst.
I got
Like,
stung in the ear by a bee on the same day. It was really traumatic.
Buy
Do
a
you-
beer.
A bee.
did did you ever think like maybe you offended nature or God at some point that day?
All the time.
Okay. You get off lightly then, mate. It's
But
just
is your existence naturally offensive to these things?
I'm like the Darwinism is out basically to get me.
I've always been one of those. What's the other one? Lamarck fan, where if I was a giraffe, I'd just stretch my own neck to get to the high leaves on the
Yeah.
tree.
that's why that's why you've put all your beers on the top shelf, isn't it, Dave? It's just so you can get that a little bit bigger.
Wonder what slot the 7
No, I get bigger every time I go for a beer.
Gonna make it.
Thanks, Lamarck.
Grab that stuff. That's the good shit right there.
Well, I would have, but someone didn't put a nice platform for me to get onto, did they?
Do we need a bit more wide? We need a bit more girth
Alright,
on that
alright.
platform.
Now I
Get
need something else.
some girth. There you go. How's that?
That's better.
Can you? Yeah.
Thank you.
There you go. Don't bother.
No,
Don't
that's-
bother.
no, there's too much girth. Too much girth.
There you go. You've got a nice staircase back down, buddy. So don't worry about using your grappling hook there.
Don't get your little legs all in a twist.
Oh, this is a
nice-
lovely staircase.
Thank you. I mean,
Grand. It's a grand staircase.
Look at that.
I mean, my minor was in architecture, so I like to think I know my stuff. Yeah.
You realise we're miners, not architectures.
Well,
Architectures? Oh, that's the word.
We destruct rather than construct.
Yes.
call me Vishnu.
Mining.
Destruction
Made for
creation.
hauling what I mine.
That's the flea. Don't let it get away.
Ah! Help me!
I got you.
Cheers. I looked up at the leech and I just saw this fucking girthy proboscis plunging towards me. And I was like, I regret all
It's
my
nice that
decisions
they
up
let
to
you
this
down
point.
easily as well, isn't it?
It is very good of them, yeah.
Contact. 6, so 12.
Well,
I'll leave the heading your way.
A lot.
nice knowing you, boys.
Dwarves can't
Right.
count past 12. So there's exactly 13. 13 enemies coming.
Like if it was a 14, I'd be like, I've actually no idea, guys. Could be 14, could be 10,000.
Yeah, I've counted 13 so far.
Oh, God.
There must be another 13. It's exactly 13.
God damn it, he's learned multiplication.
They come in waves of 13.
I'll beat your record this time. Just watch me.
Yep, he did.
Yeah, lads.
Reloading.
Yeah, fuck these bugs just defending their own.
Yeah. They didn't want to be burnt alive. They shouldn't have lived near valuable minerals.
Are we the baddies?
Oh, yeah. We've got a skull in our uniform and everything.
Skulls are cool. Black is cool. Shoot him in the butt. Shoot him in the butt.
Leave no dwarf behind.
Apart from Tom. Leave Tom behind.
By the beard.
If you
I'm a
don't
scout,
rock
I'll find my way.
You
Yeah.
ain't coming home.
I'm like the opposite of a scout though, where a scout should go ahead, I'm just lingering behind.
Yeah.
The rear
Boldly
admiral.
leading from the rear. Admiral.
Didn't even know that was a class, but we found it. I think we're in the last cavern anyway, actually, so we might as well call the drop pod.
Cool.
Get on to the next mission.
Push the button. Push the button.
We're sending in the drop pod. Head for LZ.
If there is an achievement for standing on the molly for 15 seconds whilst it moves, that is. So if we can give it a go.
All of us at the same time.
I've already got it, so I'll let you guys get on it. But it's difficult. You have to move with it a little bit. It plays buckaroo.
The mule has been called back. Drop pod departing in T-minus 5 minutes.
You'll know when you get it because it pops up.
Okay. Ah! Trigger just a new whale piper. How's a whale piper?
Piped whales.
Ah! Damn it! I was so close. No, I got it. Ah! Just so I fell off.
There's also another one where you know the alien things that are look like a massive platform.
Yeah.
If you get a whole team on there, and again I think it's for 15 or 30 seconds, then you get a another achievement. I haven't got that one yet.
Nice. We'll try that. Hashtag squad goals.
Drop pod departing
We need a fourth.
T-minus 4 minutes.
We need to promote more friends to play DRG.
Well, these are actually all my friends, so yeah, I ain't got any more. That'll flee. Okay.
There's more friends than I've got, Tom.
I like how the implication there is that Tom is not your friend. Murphy's not your friend, sorry. I've got 2 Toms on here.
I prefer for you to call me your work colleague, actually.
Are we getting paid for this?
I'm sorry, sir.
Because if we're not, I'm going to renegotiate my contract.
Oh, I can tell you what. Yeah, I asked for a raise at work the other day.
Did you?
Yeah, from the this is on Zoom, and
Drop pod departing in
I almost felt like I'd dodged it directly into my manager's mouth. It was a tough time of year. It's like, I get that it's a tough time of year, but also I'm at like the very bottom of the paid bracket for my profession, so I'd like to be slightly higher. I'm not saying I want to be at the top, but you know.
Feed me your greens.
Yeah.
Initiating launch.
Yeah, like, I'm not here for fun.
That's it, lad.
Yeah. No, but I was like, maybe I shouldn't have asked for a raise just during a global pandemic affecting everyone's revenue. And I was like, no, fuck it. Actually, it's affecting my revenue as well.
Right, I'll get the beers in. I was last in the crate.
Nice. I'm looking at getting some more stuff. Fawns. Do I want fawns? Add fawns. Do you need fawns?
Oh my god, you can buy a top knot in this game.
Was that like despair or like avarice in your voice?
Well, I say that in disgust, mainly because I haven't had my hair cut in like 6 months now, and someone said to me the other day, like, "Oh, you can have a top knot soon." I was like, "Well, I've got to get it cut now, haven't I? Really?"
A top knot. Yeah, you've got to get it cut. you got to. No one should have a top knot ever.
Old core, no decorum. Blah.
What does this thing do? Mineral trade.
Wormhole special.
We can't drink our beers until Merv gets his beers. There's camaraderie in beers. Cheers.
To the Empire's old bucko.
To Glod.
This is the funnest beer.
Yeah. Oh. Here and there.
Oh.
And
Oh,
everywhere.
there's gravity in space apparently.
You look like you just died.
Who? Me?
Yeah.
I sort of teleported to a colder region of space, and just froze.
No!
Wormhole
This
special
is so. Maybe we can get some hops of
R&D
stinking
put a bit of
wormholes.
work in it.
Ow!
Did you like that one?
I tried mine in space and it just fell straight down. So space is broken, guys.
Face trickery.
Hello, my space isn't working correctly. I would like a refund, please.
I think space is actually flat, mate. It's they've been luring you in with this Earth is flat, but it's actually space is flat.
Oh,
I'd just like to point out that Murph seems to be smuggling barrels in his room. I mean, that's not on.
that's actually theft of company equipment. Oh my god!
You put that there.
I didn't know. I have absolutely no idea how that got there. It must be that you're smuggling it. That's
This is just like 50 litres of lubricant. Why is that in his bunk?
It's the Vaseline.
I'm a very, very dry man. I need a lot of moisturiser.
I better get some more then.
Here we go. Have some more lube. If you need help lubing up before missions, buddy, just let us know because we don't want to like a dry teammate.
Oh, someone went in the wrong one. Oh,
No, that's the right one.
No, this one's Sudocreme. It needs to go in there in case you rub yourself raw. Can't believe I just said that. Anyway,
Hey, oh my good lord, what have you? This has nothing to do with me.
you've got a lot of lube, Murph.
I'm more into it's not rock and stone for me. It's lube and bone.
Lube and bone.
Lube and bone!
Lube and bone.
If you don't lube and bone, you ain't coming home.
Do you want to try extreme difficulty?
No. I think because they're fairly simple, but you do need to have some of the upgrades unlocked for some of the things to start doing 4. Have a look in Murph's room.
Yeah! We fighting for rock and stone!
Alright, it's a party!
Yeah, you guys have been updating yourselves. I've been stocking barrels of lube. It's a party at Murph's house.
And I was invited to get greasy.
I'd advise you take your armor off when you come in here. You don't want it to lubricate your outer goods, just your inner goods.
If you're wearing any of that armour that you chafe with, you need to go in Murph's room.
See, I'm just picturing just
Chafe free.
Murph getting grabbed by a Mactera grabber and just like squirting out of his armour.
Oh yeah.
Squidding.
Just like sliding across the cave floor like some kind of horrendous cave slug.
I'm a slippery scout.
They call me Slippy.
Please hurry up! We're leaving!
Sequence initiating.
Oh shit!
Drop sequence initiating.
Press the button. Oh, hey! Murph, good to see you made it. You let the greasy guy in.
They need to change the Driller's logo because it definitely looks like someone who hands out Werther's Original at kids' parties.
Yeah.
To like those people.
Yeah, what do you got against Werther's Originals, mate?
They're not very well liked by law enforcement, though.
Well, they're very popular with law enforcement.
Yeah, they're always going to the stations.
Not doing this one.
Get a free ride in the Wow wagon.
Salvage mules. There's some nitro up there.
And we've got a... Oh, there's some stuff up here as well. Come on, Scout. Hop to it.
Oh, yep, you need to scout, that's your role.
And there as well. Come on, hurry up.
There's nitro here.
I'm just here to make holes in dirt.
Yeah. I'm here to make platforms and cry.
I've got some lube for that if it helps.
I didn't think you brought it with you. I thought you left it in your bunk.
Oh, it's on me. It's on me. I'll just you create the hole and I'll sliver through it to get it nice and
Oh, that should be a minor perk. Just fully lubricated. Get through small
Oh,
holes.
Murph, if you survey that little red flower, go to it and survey it.
You motherfucker.
Survey the red flower.
Cold. I need quite
Oh, Tom, have you unlocked the power attack for your pickaxe yet?
I don't know. Probably not.
Trap 2.0.
There's a weapon here.
Take down that
Just-
lifted dwarf.
Oh, do I? I don't know how do I fire? How do I explode these grenades? Oh, the proximity grenades. That's fine. Sorry, Murph.
No, you're not. Right,
Yeah.
so we need to find
So
legs
those yellow
for the
ones,
croaky mules.
they're my proximity grenades, which I didn't know I had equipped.
Are any of the health stuff around anywhere?
Yes, there's some up there.
Ah, I'm grabbed. Help me, please. Ah, you're shooting me directly. This is the opposite of help. Ah, my ass. You see these geezers? Don't dig those.
Which ones? What?
Geezer. The geezer over here,
don't-
right? Next to this
dig 'em
geezer,
up.
there's this geezer.
Yeah, if you dig them, they blow up and then you die.
I found out the hard but fun way. Yeah, teamwork.
What was that thing you were putting inside of me whilst you were behind me?
Don't worry about that.
I mean, it's made me. It really perked me up. Whatever it was.
I feel great.
That's the power of love, baby. Oh, I see.
Sticky, dicky grenade, Lloyd.
Ooh, I'm down. I can iron will, but I'd rather not.
Did you Iron James?
Yep.
Put some of this lubricant in your bum, man. Oh, there we go. Had a
Damn
bit
it, I
of
feel
mead.
good.
Had a bit of mead in it, honeyed mead, which I
Platform's nice.
a little bit of nitra,
Just leaves that little
Slightly sticky.
aftertaste of,
some Werther's originals.
especially for the driller.
Or we will lose the connection.
Right, so if we all leave this, it will fail and we'll lose the mission. So we need to have at least one of us in here. The more of us there is, the quicker it goes. There's a menace somewhere in the midst, because I can hear it growling.
But we've made it grow, plugged it in, and then smacked it.
Average Friday night.
Cooey.
Another menace. Gordon Bennett. Help me.
Oh my god, I'm close as well. Oh god.
Somebody help!
Oh, I'm going down. I'm gonna go down.
I'm nearly down. Just a smidge of health.
Fuel cells at 75%.
Where's that
no.
menace?
There.
Oh, I am down.
At least one of you has to remain by the.
No. Ah!
Oh crap, I'm down.
Tom's up again. I'm up.
I'm down again.
At least one of you has to remain by the charging fuel cells. Get back there.
Find some red sugar if you can.
Stick around.
Jeopardizing the mission.
The only way you'll survive this.
Fuel cells.
Yep, I mean... Ah!
At least one of you has to remain by the charging fuel cells. Get back there. At least one of you.
Ah, no!
Ah, too late.
Ah.
Come on.
And another successful mission, folks.
Yeah. Oh, Murph's used all that lube in his bedroom. All of it.
It really took it out of me, that mission.
Oh, there's a pot of gold is available.
Have you
like-
got enough tulips or whatever it is to buy it?
No, do not.
No, I don't think I have either. I haven't picked up any. And it needs 3. I definitely don't have 3. You've only got 2. I'm getting on the ship.
Okay. Jeez, I have to do a mission completely sober. What is this?
Let's rock and roll.
We need more
On a
things.
roll.
Slappity slap.
Come on, guys! Rock and stone!
Fact. Cave leeches are not as afraid of you as you are of them. This is very true.
Yourself to river.
Yes, they are nasty.
Check
What is
your
it?
gear and let's
Mules and Ebo nuts. Ah, this is where you're going to come in handy, Mr. Scout.
Lost their mini mules.
God.
Ebo nuts are sometimes a pain in the neck to get to.
Yeah. 'Cause up until now, Murph, you've just been like really holding us back.
Operational and return to base.
That's not going to change.
So with Ebo nuts, I don't know if you've done a mission with them yet. You have to crack them open, and then you get the fleshy nut inside.
Are they like Ligma?
Right, similar to both of these.
Are they like Ligma?
I'm not joining in on this. Ligma what?
Ligma balls.
God damn it!
Oh man, this ain't what
I'm
I signed up for.
There's I'm trying that goo. Goo sucks and burns.
That's what happens when you use too much lube.
Sorry, I don't understand. Too much what?
I think he means over 13.
Yeah. If anything's over, I nick that Ebo. No.
Dude, any number higher than 13? See, for a second now, I thought you were talking about years of age. Oof.
Well, unfortunately,
And,
my character picture does look like a Werther's original deliverer.
It's getting into all the nooks and crannies.
Oh god.
It's getting in all
Exploder
the
behind you.
Exploder! God.
This one's for Carl.
He's destroying my architecture! He's gonna destroy my face. Ah. Exploders!
Oh my god, I'm nearly dead. Oh my god. There was an acid spitter, and he spat something in my face.
Alkaline.
Just having a bad time. It's like, acid spitters, don't worry, it's just a name. They actually spit an alkali. They will melt your face. Good
Right,
spots.
I've got 4 Ebo nuts on me. That will suffice. So the secondary objective is done.
Nice. GG and
Licker my Ebo nuts.
yeah.
It's getting into all my nooks and crannies.
Oh my nooks and crannies.
Hey!
Yep, that's called a molly.
Ah!
Right, let's. Oh, I'm out of.
Hang in there. Supplies are on the way.
Oh my god, what the fuck was that? Oh, that tasty nitra. 199.
Careful the exploders.
Die like your mother did.
Die like your mother did, oh my.
Calculation at 50%.
Entrance. Ah, that's an exploder!
Hopefully made that easier with a nice little cramp.
Good cramp, sir. I commission you to dig the basement.
Reloading.
Spitter.
Shooting you point at you.
What's better? I barely even know her.
Whee. Marauder. I barely even met her.
Become operational.
Where is that menace?
You freak of nature.
Come on. Ah! Fuck this. Iron Will! Revive!
Thrusters calibrated.
I am going down, but it's the price you pay for Iron Will.
Drop pod powered up and ready to leave. It's time to bring it all home. Get on board. We're leaving with or without you.
Behind you, mate. Watch out.
Everyone on the pot.
Nitro's been withdrawn and supply pod is inbound. That's one.
Blooming heck, that gets hairy at the end.
Easy. You know what? For the first time we've ever done one of those missions, we did very well.
Yeah, that's great, that. I mean, it got a bit hairy to the end, but I mean, at least we haven't failed one.
Absolutely. I mean, it's like we'd done one before, but we hadn't done one before because we won that first
we've
time.
Definitely never done that before, ever. In fact, there must be a new mission they've put in. Must have come in today.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
In the last hour.
What even is a dwarf? I don't know.
I mean, the fact that the drop pod was left there with 2 broken mules by a previous team. I mean, that could have been anyone.
I did have some deja vu, but
I think it's just one of those French feelings you get.
Yeah, like indigestion.
Yeah. Indigestion. So I'll pick us up a special beer.
Nice.
Backbreaker stout.
Getting all the rounds
Why
in.
is this so fun?
Special beer on the bar.
This is for you, Lloyd.
Classy moves, team. Now quit it.
Oh, this is my jam. This one needs a table dance. Well, usually you'd have to pay for this, Tom. But
Well,
as we're friends,
we
we can have one gratuity.
Well, I appreciate that. When you're as good looking as I am, you're used to getting things for free.
Oh, my jam went off.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah,
Oh, this is your jam, isn't it?
it is. My strawberry jam.
Now that is real music.
You know, you're not being paid by the hour.
Why have I got the shit music?
Just stand still.
There we go.
Carl. Cheers, everyone.
Is my old friend.
I'm pretty sure my legs aren't meant to do that. Last one on the pod's a cretin.
Get on board. We're about to leave.
I was trying to put some lube in my chambers.
Forget your chambers. They can be musky and dry for one game.
Steel toe.
Rock and stone.
To the bone.
Did someone say something?
We're all gonna die.
No. Carl?
This is stone forever. Hurry up. I'm getting younger, you know.
Wow,
Oh,
that
friends.
that started off hot.
Party.
Find them, stow them in Molly, and
Yeah, welcome to Hoxie's, bitch. Ah!
Please.
Oh, this place is very cold.
Yes, that's absolutely.
What are these things, and why are they? Oh my god!
Just lick him.
Yeah, it's like a flying disease.
It's like licking square batteries.
Yeah.
There's an oppressor.
He's behind me, isn't he? Ah!
What is? What's going on?
You are being oppressed.
You're cute.
I got the fear of why all dwarves have beards.
Why?
It's because they work as a kind of organic filter. So you know, keeping that rock dust out.
Keeping that COVID out.
Yep,
It's like a face mask.
yep. That's why to date no dwarf has died of COVID, and that's a fact.
What about elves? How does that explain elves?
Ah, they all died.
Oh, okay.
Got that -2 constitution, don't they?
Oh,
Be ready to release the ego. Well, I hope you are.
what was that noise?
Nothing.
Release of the ego.
Feel this.
How come I feel like it's me carrying on my own right now?
I'm gonna have a killer omelette.
Take it out.
Literally.
Oh, it's like going around on lube over here. The ice is so.
This is what you've been training for.
Need that old anti-lube.
Is that honey? Oh my god! I can't think of a more terrible product than anti-lube. So yeah, and Summers, edible underwear, lube, anti-lube.
When you want it to burn.
Yes. When you're having sex, a little bit too easy.
For more of a challenge.
Oh, my wife just looked over
That
me in
burning
disgust.
sensation.
She's fair.
And you don't want an STD, try anti-lube.
Yeah. Just grab a nut. After I've nutted, I'll be right there.
Look there.
Nice, good job. This is an excellent tunnel.
The very best.
I'm going to give you 4 out of 5 stars. I wanted a square or one. Also, I'm lost. There we go.
I'm just trying to get to the next egg.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were something a bit more scaly.
Careful with the hole there.
Another day at the office.
It's quite a good little bottleneck to kill people in.
and bugs?
That's what I meant here, bugs.
That's how you do it. Drop pod is
I push the button.
Did. You are the top button pusher. No one's taking that away from you.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 5 minutes.
Platform.
Oh,
Amazing. Oh, man.
Your friend. Let's keep
some nice bun around the beers.
I hope that wasn't
Murphy's got he's underage dwarf. He can't even access the bar at the moment.
Also, I mean, technically, none of us are in the pod yet, so
Oh, you can't work with complications like that.
hurry up.
Initiating launch sequence.
That's cheating.
Galactic thanks you for your good work. Pod will leave with or without you.
I mean, I should say, Murph can't buy drinks anyway, unless we're all having a Sunday roast, in which case you can have one alcoholic drink.
You can have a Perry.
Very good. I got beers in early, apparently.
We've got loads of yeast malt. Yeast malt and starch.
yeah, I'm not sure I really want some yeast mulch.
I don't know, with all that lube you use.
Damn, I'm good at this.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, you can't keep reusing it either. That's the thing.
Stop it now.
Bouncy, bouncy. Something. Last one of the pods, a cretin. Something.
As fun times go, there are better options available.
Ah, Peloton. You're cretin.
Gravity returning to nominal level.
Hey, I'm not cretin. I'm kicking the barrels into the gravity. Yeah, I'm kind of a cretin.
Not hurled, kicked.
I think there's a world event here.
Ooh, what is it? If it's the Omen Tower, we don't want to touch it.
I don't know. There's no crystal or anything.
See here. Stop shooting.
Yeah, it's the
Oh,
Omen.
man.
It says Omen, yeah.
Yeah. I've never worked out actually how to do it, and all it does is just destroy me, so it's not worth doing. Alpaca blue. Oh, there's a roller cola somewhere. Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah, oh, the alpaca boots.
Scattered all over. They're the white flowers.
Like lilies.
Not Lily's, they're mine.
It's not Terry's. It's mine.
Oh, I do love it. Chocolate orange.
Yeah, I do as well. Really got into my flavoured chocolate recently, rather than just plain chocolate. Do like a mint chocolate.
We've gone the opposite way. We've just got a couple of like bars of 100% cocoa, which is so incredibly bitter.
They're rich.
Yeah,
Yeah.
say that sounds so bitter.
It really is. It's like
It's meant to be fun, not challenge.
well, look, if treats don't make you cry, what even is the point of them? Like, I had like dark chocolate with game is good. Not like
With
this kind of
game?
game, but like deer,
Oh, I see.
rabbit,
yeah.
Not
kind
with
of
like
stuff.
Left 4 Dead or Resident Evil or something. You mean full like
No.
real game, meaty game.
God, like I'm playing The Last of Us with some dark chocolate, dark to match
Dark
the mood.
chocolate and My Little Pony Horse Adventure.
No one knows the pain I'm going through. I am a pretty pony.
Look at my pretty collar, or whatever they put on horses' leashes. No saddles. That one. One of them. It's one of them.
Your friend, she put a burger bap and some lettuce.
Ah, dear. Well, wasn't there that scandal where all burgers from Finders were horse burger, weren't they?
Yeah,
Horse meat.
yeah. Those make me laugh. Like, some from some
Which is
Findus
technically more expensive
crispy.
meat.
Yeah, and like I think it's like came from France, and it gets me because you know the whole Brexit Australian deal we got, which is stupid. Because it's basically like we're going to import lots of very cheap meat from Australia. We're going to export bugger all back that way, and it's going to put a lot of farms out of business. And the government's actually just paying the farmers to go out of business, just to pay them to retire. I was like, yeah, Brexit bonus, and everyone's saying like, hey, this is really stupid because we should be getting more food locally. That seems to be a big thing because like, oh yeah, being independent, and everyone's going like, well, not every idiot's going, huh, but what about horse meat in your precious EU? It was like, first of all, like, the reason we caught that was because of the high regulations. And that's the reason it was a problem. That was like companies breaking the law. And like, second of all, like, horse meat's perfectly edible, like, it is fine. It just wasn't what was advertised, which was the problem. If they were advertised like horse burgers, there wouldn't be an issue. Because it still wasn't like riddled with hormones and transported from across the planet.
Where?
Supply pod launched. Better stand back.
Yeah, I need some ammo.
I've almost given up arguing about Brexit because I can't be bothered to. I don't know. It's getting me harder to understand the argument for it, and it's just getting more dumb. Like shit like that is like, you can say like that's a stupid deal, without even saying Brexit as a whole is bad. You know.
I did wonder how long the stream would take before we got to politics, and we started on talking about chocolate and games.
Yeah.
You know, he did say that cocoa, which is very bitter chocolate. So you know, it goes hand in hand with
Politics,
Brexit,
bitter,
doesn't it?
yeah.
Yeah, it's
Brexit, bitter
to
pill,
me.
yeah.
Reloading.
I haven't drunk nearly enough to be talking about this.
Can you climb out of the holes drilled? That'd be
Yeah.
interesting. Like that, because the hole goes should go to the surface, right?
I think it just carries on and on.
So it'd be interesting. You just climb up that way. Like, achievements, being a bloody idiot, going a long way. Like, to be like knocking on the window of the space station.
Bro, let me
Like,
in.
did you get in here? I just kept climbing.
Planting in T-minus 3
Must
minutes.
drop pod. So
Welcome
out
back
there.
to Smelly Poo.
Oh no! I don't want to be a smelly poo.
do I get back there? I've gone the wrong way.
Aha! Looks like you shall be this one, true sir.
We order supply.
Oh no, I'm
So
out of
it
ammo.
won't be.
Ah!
Whee!
Oh no, I'm down! Oh wait, no, Iron Will.
Nothing can
I'm gonna Iron Will into drop pod. Yes, I'm here! That counts! That counts!
And now you're dead.
Poof.
Rocket stone!
Are you gonna die? I'm sure you're gonna die. Oh, I didn't even get a
No!
chance.
That counts, I'm fine. I get me, you can die in drop pod, isn't it? That's okay. Beautiful.
You mastered a smelly poo though.
Well, yeah, well, I am dead.
It was nearly worth after he declared the last one back. Yeah, and then we were going to get there first.
Oh, that.
No! My hopeless.
Righto, well that was good fun.
Yeah,
We should do it again sometime.
we should
Get,
do.
get a series of Deep Rock Galactic shenanigans going.
Yeah.
And
That's quite
other
easy to
co-op
jump
games. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good one to kind of just get going when you're on a bit of downtime from anything else.
Absolutely.
But I need to store some barrels in your bedroom.
In my chambers.
In your chambers.
Put the barrels firmly in the chamber, and then we'll say goodnight.
Isn't there a song about Murphy's Chamber?